All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Slice of Shonen Podcast. I am your host on the boat, Sailor. And this week, we got some good chapters to talk about, man. We got some good stuff. I don't know why YouTube just gave me a notification of my own stream. I'm here. It's me. But it was like, hey, do you know you're streaming? Yeah, actually, I do. Anyway, welcome back, everybody. We are not late. We're on time. Oh, my gosh. Jeez, get with the program, everybody. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Hopefully, you guys enjoy, whether you're watching after the fact or whether you're watching live. Make sure you guys like the stream. We appreciate that. I see some crowns on people in chat. I don't know what that's from, but good for y'all.
A new thing?
I guess.
Yeah, no, apparently we have... I checked it out just now. Apparently, it's a new leaderboard system they just did. Like, if you click on the little crown up here, you can get some more info.
Oh.
Ah, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, like top fans. Okay, cool. Yeah. Shouts out. Yeah. Shouts out to y'all, man. We appreciate it. W Glaze.
Cool.
Never on time. I refuse to accept your gaslight. What the fuck? We're always on time, man. Come on. We're always on time. Let's be honest.
A bunch of people show up early and are like, why are you late?
Yeah, right? Like, what the fuck? Come on. Otta drops 2 10 out of 10 chapters back to back and goes on break. Yeah. That was about expected. King of the Hill
kind
for
of
chat.
MO at this point.
What were you saying?
Saying like with Oda, that's kind of his MO at this point.
True. Very true. We're 2 of the kings. Zebek kidnapped. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. We're going to get y'all out of there. Sorry to hear that, man. Shit. Yeah, man. Like I said plenty of times already, lots of fun stuff to talk about this week. It is not just me. I have my Ensemble of Excellence, a mini ensemble this time. Let me run down the roster here. We have the Silver. Silver, say hi to everybody.
Howdy.
We have the me. Hey, how's it going? And of course, the Zenith Animaga. Zenith, say hello to everybody.
Hello.
Tight shit. Yeah, man. We're gonna, run through all of our chapters like usual. It's gonna be a good time. Housekeeping notes. I am slowly but surely closing in on the finale of my JJK video. I'm super excited. I only have about 20 more minutes left to actually edit. And then I have to add background music, but that shit's easy, so I don't really worry about that. I gotta make a thumbnail too. I don't know what it's gonna be, but I'll tell you what, it's gonna be easier than fucking editing this hour and 40-minute video. So all of the hard shit is getting done now. So hopefully sooner rather than later, you guys will see that video drop, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Hell yeah. Kindness is the real punk rock. You're goddamn right. See, this is a Superman enjoyer, man. This is a Superman enjoyer. This is what we like to see. But yeah, that's about it for my housekeeping notes. Fellas, is there any other fun, interesting, hip, cool stuff you got going on you want to share?
Not really.
Nothing this week.
Type shit.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I have not been doing shit.
Type shit.
I'm at work here.
Damn. Yeah, some real shit. All right, cool. Well, I guess with all that being said, we don't really have to prolong any longer now. We can just dive straight into the chapters here. Let me write down the timestamps because I almost forgot. So, first up, we have One New Pisua, chapter 1155. Fellas, how are we feeling about this one?
Holy crap, this was a big one.
It's all right. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Only slightly.
Yeah, it's neat. I think this chapter is interesting because it just fastball introduces so many new things that we didn't even know were questions.
Yeah.
I've seen people talk about a lot of stuff on social media. I haven't seen a single person talk about who the fuck that is in Emu's chamber.
I think it's just Gunko.
Is it?
I think so. They got the same eyes. I wouldn't
They
be
got
surprised.
the same eyes, but like we don't know what the deal with Gunko is. Like I don't know.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, it's like okay, so
Like
just to recap on this,
it
like
only raises the question of what the deal with Gunko is, because like we don't really see people just in Imu's chambers that often, like
Ever. This is the first time, yeah. Like in the flower room, we've seen someone else like there.
yeah. So what the fuck?
I wouldn't be surprised. The way I thought about it was essentially like Gunko and Imu, like they were making the contract or whatever that allows Imu to like use her as a vessel, basically. And then Rox just kind of walked in on that. That's what I was thinking. I complete opposite. I haven't really been looking online much. I'm not sure if there's any other theories as to what that could be, but that's what I immediately pulled from it.
Okay.
right. So
It
originally, I
does
always want
make
to
me
go over.
wonder though, if Gunko is somehow special and like maybe he can't just possess all his fellas, you know?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm
But here,
wondering-
hold on.
I don't know.
About-
It raised
regarding-
the question.
Regarding Gunko, I do want to recap this again because I heard it a lot of the secondhand. So our original theory when he showed up, or like when we got that whole bit with Brooke, okay, that she was originally just a commoner, or who for some reason ended up becoming a celestial dragon and then eventually becoming a goddess knight. But then it was later confirmed by Otta that she was in fact part of a royal family. Am I getting all
Yeah.
that?
Correct.
Right. Okay, but it was never specified that she was actually a celestial dragon, only a royal, which is in this case very much a distinct difference.
No, she does. She is a celestial dragon. It's like Saint something. One of her ancestors, they were involved in the like game that was played on God's Valley back in Kuma's flashback. I think it's like the
Okay.
Gowingers or something like that. I forget what family name, but someone can point it out.
Okay, I just wanted to confirm that because like that does kind of still. Well, that just makes shit more confusing about the whole Brooke bit, but we can address that later.
Yeah,
So-
Man Mayor. Thank you, King.
Yeah, it definitely raises a lot of questions then, but that's beside the point in this case. So, I mean, there is a chance that actually could be Gunko herself, because, like, as we already know, you make a contract with Imu, that does give you immortality. Like, you can live for, like, a ridiculously long amount of time. Like, hell, like we saw, it was Saturn, who was around, like fucking 200 years ago. So either, or that is Gunko herself, like you guys are saying, or alternatively, that could just be a member of her family, and it's the resemblance. It's one or the other.
Could be, yeah. Because even though with like the Man Mayor, like it was a woman that we saw in God's Valley, who had the same last name. They didn't look that much like Gunko. That doesn't mean that there isn't someone who just looks like Gunko. So it could just be like it could be like you were saying. Yeah, we will definitely see. We will definitely see. I was just guessing because also this version of like Gunko or whoever, it looks like their hair is the same as when Imu possesses them. Like Gunko's hair, it was like shorter, but here it's, I mean, if this is Gunko, like again, it could be mom or whatever. Their hair is longer, like it looks not like tattered, but it like looks different. This is very similar to when Imu possessed her. So I don't know, maybe like if this is Gunko, I don't know how that like plays into the contract or anything like that, but that was something else that I did want to point out.
Interesting. Yeah, no, it's all interesting stuff, and I imagine we will get those answers in the most intriguing way possible. But to go back to the flower garden, and like I gotta say, like holy shit, that Ed Rox was making the biggest flex in history, and no one will ever fucking know it except us.
Rox, dude, in like an afternoon, went up to Marijois, killed an admiral, confronted the king of the world, then left, clashed with like probably the strongest dude in the New World at that point because the Giants were running shit back then left, took down, like destroyed the gates of justice. What the fuck? Then stole heavenly tribute, like all in like a day. What the fuck? Like what are we this is all before, like, he had no crew, no bounty. Bro just he essentially just spawned in New Game Plus, speed ran to the boss and said, you're too strong for me, I'm gonna grind some more XP, and then left. Like, what the fuck? This is ridiculous. Rox is insane.
Yeah, no, it's like he literally said to this man's face, all right, I can't do shit to you right now. Oh, I ain't that crazy, but just know this: I will be back for that ass. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, I think that is so
that
much
is
cooler. Yeah, like, it's so much cooler than if he's just like, you're emu, right? And, he just starts going crazy, swinging his sword, shooting everywhere, and, it just doesn't do anything to emu. It's like, whoa, holy crap. Like, having Rox assess the situation and be like, yeah, no doubt about it, I can't do anything to you, but I'll be back. Like, that is so much cooler to me. And, like, even emu in this moment, because this essentially, like, goes against everything emu stands for with, like, order and shit like that. Because just seeing it, like compare this moment to Sabo's in the Reverie. Obviously not the exact same situation. Sabo had to take care of Cobra. He had to worry about the Gorosei, Emu, whole lot of stuff is going on. But, like, Sabo sees all this, he's like, I gotta go. I can't do anything about that. But then you have Rox in this situation. Like, Emu doesn't have to transform. Rox just knows, like, I can't do anything to you, but I'll be back. It's like the sheer audacity to acknowledge Emu's strength and be like, I think I can probably beat you still one day. Like, Emu, like, he almost looks shocked. Like, his eyes widen in the panel after he says that. He's like, what? Like, what do you, huh? It's so ridiculous. It's so much cooler. Like I was saying, it's so much cooler to just have Rox assess everything and be like, it's like Roger in a way, where Roger showed up to Laugh Tale and he was like, we got here too soon. Like, it's almost like that same thing for Rox right off the gate. It's so cool, man. Oh my god.
God, that is right. God, it's so cool. I'm just can't even get over the fact that we're, like, seeing Rox. Like,
yeah, like, he's just another character now.
He's
like,
just
we know
a
him.
character.
Yeah. Like, holy shit. God, man. I mean, hey.
Yeah, no, like.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, it's like, hey, we only just got introduced to this man in the last chapter, the very end, but goddamn, he hit the ground running.
Yeah, man, I was going to say, he's already feeding into agenda piece perfectly. The second he pulled out a sword, everyone said, wait a minute. They're like, hold on now. The agendas were going crazy. It's either he's not a swordsman because he's doing all this extra crazy shit, or he is a swordsman and this is Mihawk upscale because LOL, no black blade, idiot. So, like, hey, man, the agenda goes either way. I thought that was as soon as I saw him cock back the sword, I was like, uh-oh. Yeah. Hey, listen, I think, I'm just a firm believer Mihawk's strongest swordsman. Just how it is in pure swordplay, he's just the guy. So I think that this is just more Mihawk upscale. But
being realistic, timeline wise, what was Mihawk doing at this point in the One Piece world?
I don't know, fucking sucking out of a bottle. I don't know if he was even alive.
Yeah, like, he might have just not been. I'm just saying, he probably, Rox probably died before he, accomplished that shit.
You think, Mihawk became the #1 swordsman? And they were like, finally, we can fully erase Rox. We can get him out of here. We don't need to worry about this. Just gave him the title. Yeah. Mihawk's not that old. I know, we're the same for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
What?
Brooks
Relatable.
an opportunity.
Relatable.
Yeah, it's like this does not apply to me, huh?
Yeah.
Like
Hey,
I
man.
get it, agenda piece is
The
awesome,
feats.
it's fun, but like this does not matter.
Hey man, it's all about, because that's the big thing. It's like, what do you consider to be a swordsman in One Piece? And that's the big debate. Shanks, hockey man, is the big thing.
I do think it's so funny because it's like One Piece is the only fandom where you will see someone hold a sword and fight with a sword, and you will have people arguing they're not a swordsman.
They're not. Yeah, they're not. Right?
I mean,
Crazy.
it's understandable because like there is
No,
also
it's not. It's not.
You're using too
I
much
would
hockey
argue
blood.
it kind of is.
Hockey isn't a part of swordsmanship, huh?
Fucking insane cope, honestly.
Yeah, it is. It is kind of crazy. It's like, yeah, your willpower has nothing to do with you being the strongest. Huh.
Yes, Big Mom is a
Oh.
swordsman. I don't know. Yes, I think
Yeah.
Big Mom is a swordsman.
Yeah, I think Big Mom is a swordsman.
Saying Mihawk is stronger than Big Mom is not crazy. Like, I think what people get mixed up when they think about the One Piece power scale is they think of the Yonkos as the peak of the world, but it's not. It is the step. It is a stepping stone towards Pirate King.
Pirate King Mihawk?
I'm not saying he's Pirate King level, but I think he's in between somewhere. Which would make sense because Zoro, is, he's his right hand. He's going to be the right hand to the Pirate King. So there should be, like, beating Mihawk should be, like, above a Yonko level feat.
Type shit.
I just think that's reasonable. I just think that's a reasonable thing to say, personally.
Type shit. Hey, we'll see.
And,
it could very well be the case.
And I'm not saying it's a crazy difference, but like, I think like, because Yonko level is kind of a bit of a, like, it's not a linear level. Like, there's some
not at
range
all.
in there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say he's Yonko level, but on the higher end.
Type shit. You don't think, Shanks challenged him and he, like, ran? Like, what about that?
Genuinely, here's the funny thing about One Piece fights, like high-level One Piece fights. I would not be surprised if people, like, just didn't want to do them. Because that shit would take days. And, like, who's got the time?
Yeah, man. I feel that. He was just like, bro, this is not in my job description. I'm out of here. He just left. Hey, respect it.
I think to really get across how ridiculous the power scale in One Piece is going to get is we've had Yonkos, and one of those Yonkos was called the strongest man. And he did not lose that title despite being old and sick. And you have Prime Whitebeard, who just reasonably was stronger than when he was called the strongest man, who was clashing evenly with Roger, the king of the pirates. Pirate King is just a notable level above, like, Yonko. And then you have Rox, who was fighting Roger and Garp.
Yeah.
Pirate King isn't even the top. That's how ridiculous the scale is gonna get. Luffy is going to have to not only, like, reach Roger's level, but well surpass it. And that's my point. That is my point, is the power scale in One Piece is ridiculous. It is above the Pirate King level that we are, like, thinking Luffy has to achieve. He has to go higher. And the mere existence of
beyond.
Emu proves this.
Yeah, Joy Boy too. Yeah, I was about
Exactly.
yeah, just brought that up too. Yeah.
Emu and Joy Boy are the top of the verse, and Roger did not hit that level as far as we've been shown. So
No. The closest we have right now currently is like Shanks. Because back in Egghead, fucking Dory and Broggy, they were just like, whoa, Joy Boy's Conqueror's Blast. That feels kind of similar to Shanks. It's like, damn, okay. W Shanks upscale, I guess.
despite the fucking Hockey Man memes, his hockey is just ridiculous, and I think
crazy.
he will go down as like one of them, not only one of the more powerful characters, but one of the more skilled users of hockey in the verse. I don't, he's still gonna be Yonko level, like, don't get it twisted, but like he will go down as like notable, I imagine. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, like I just want people to like expect some insane shit. Like Yonko level is not the fucking limit, and I think that's where people get mixed up when talking about characters that are kind of like difficult to place exactly, like Mihawk, for example, is we get in this question of like who Yonko level is, and people think of Yonko level as the top when it's just not. People can be above Yonko level, but they can still be like, or they can be like high Yonko level, but they can still be like, you know, below the stuff above, and it's messy. It's very messy.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, I would say it's definitely subjective just because of how battles can play out and matchups and all that shit. But it's like the whole reason and why we had these things set up to begin with as well is because like the existence of the three powers: the admirals, the Yonko, and the warlords. Or that was all supposed to be the idea of keeping balance, so you would imagine that they're all equal to each other, or you know. Of course, I feel like people place the Yonko on a higher level. Mostly because that's just how the story expects us to see them as. Because, you know, like, these are the people that Luffy needs to beat. Here are the people that the main character needs to beat to achieve his goal. So we don't get as much focus on the Admiral or the Warlords.
And it's like, not just, I think a big thing is it's not just physical power, but other kinds of power that, like, make these checks and balances possible. Like, you know, territory. Yonko's own territory, and they are successfully able to maintain that territory. Now, Emu makes that a little tricky, because realistically, he could probably just sort of end a lot of these conflicts with his big old space laser.
Because that's the other thing, is like Emu and everything already proved that the whole balance and check system is just a complete fucking farce, because like he really could just wipe out everyone off the map.
But in terms of like the Marines and like, you know, in terms of that stuff, like how the Marines relate to the pirates and all that, is those checks and balances do exist. It's just Emu kind of invalidates it when he enters the picture. And it's like it's really tough. Like, for example, some of the craziest upscale Shanks has ever had was when we found out, like, everyone in his Grand Fleet sucked. Like,
right? No,
he is.
It actually was funny. It's like
with territory protected by just him and his crew. Like,
yeah,
that's insane. That's actually fucking insane. That is some of the best rep he's ever gotten, and easily places him into like high Yonko territory. Like, he is one of the best. I don't know exactly how he like compares to Kaido, because the whole like strongest creature, always bet on Kaido. I don't know how that plays out, because like
Kaido's a Luffy victim anyway, so
only technically.
Hey man, you put them at full health at the end of that arc. I'm just saying, that's the real King of the Beast right there.
I really don't know what would happen.
I believe in my goat.
Oh, that must be nice. That must be nice.
Being on the right side of history, I do. I agree.
I genuinely, I don't know. Kaido might still win if it's just like he's saying, full HP. Yeah. Kaido didn't get power clipped. That's the thing. Like, he didn't. he got fucking, like, he got grouped up on multiple times. And then he got a 1v1.
Hey, man.
He literally killed Luffy. And he got back up from that.
They rigged the fight.
What do you do?
They
what do
rigged
you do
it.
when that's your situation, you know?
You die. Hey, man, when the goat comes knocking, the undeniable becomes a reality. What can we say? Yeah. Yeah, Kaido was doing a whole bunch of shit. Yeah. Kaido went through a whole bunch of shit. He had to fight the scabbards. He had to fight one of the worst characters in the story, Yamato. Had to fight Luffy like repeatedly. Yamato is so useless. I don't. I'm a be so dead ass. I have so much disdain for Yamato now because I was like, oh yeah, I think it'd be cool if she joined the crew and like went through an arc, and then she was like, I'm not joining. I was like, okay, so like, what the fuck was the point of you like at all in this arc? But yeah, Kaido had to go through a whole lot of shit. Had to go through a whole lot of ups and downs. His feelings got hurt, all that stuff. Kaido is still one of the most impressive characters we've seen in the story. He's fucking ridiculous. It's gonna be a while before we're like, Kaido, who's that guy? You know, it's gonna be a long, probably the end of the story where we're like, Kaido, yeah, we just sneeze on him and he dies or whatever. Yeah, but I think Luffy wins, but it's gonna be hard.
I think a big thing though is when looking at like the Yonkos. I guess like the pre-Wano Yonkos, because like, you know, just looking at like the characters that have held that title. And it's like if you look at Shanks and Kaido, I think that is just a close fight, personally. I don't think Shanks wins just because I do give some credence to the whole strongest creature stuff. Like, I don't think he gets that from nowhere. And overall, he does just have better showings. It's just that Shanks' recent rep of, like, protecting his territory basically on his own. Because everyone else on his crew is weaker than him, objectively. Like, that's just how these crews work. The only exception would be Buggy. Buggy is the weakest on his crew. But that is just extremely impressive, and it does put him up there. And I don't know where Mihawk fits in that. Personally, if I'm talking Mihawk, I think he's just a little bit stronger than Shanks. That's just how I think about it.
Makes sense.
Like, I think it's a close fight, but I do think Mihawk wins. It's when you're talking about it's just so fucking messy. It's not clear cut, and I hate it when people like pretend it is for their agendas. Like they pretend that these are like objective levels. Like when you get strong enough, someone will be like, "I see, you could beat an admiral now." Like, no, it's
you
not
don't
how
believe their first commander level? What the fuck?
I'm not saying that, but I'm not saying that.
Hey, if it's my
don't
agenda,
know.
I think so. Hey, man.
I don't know what Oda was on with that. I don't know what that fucking was about.
I deadass. I look at that as Mihawk was not really trying at all.
Yeah, I don't. Because it's like, it's so weird when you get like fights between objectively strong characters, but none of them like actually do anything. Like
yeah.
Kaido and Big Mom fought, but as far as we know, they like never left their base forms.
They did nothing to each other. They literally they did nothing.
They fucked around. How long did they fight for?
3 days.
Yeah, they basically fucked around for 3 days. I don't know how they weren't bored.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know either. They did nothing, and then they were just like, "Hey, we cool now. Let's go." That's about it. leech hawk agenda is so
if they-
funny because Weesta will be there to leech
They
off the
see that
leech.
leech off the leech.
I mean, as far as like Big Mom, that whole fight between Big Mom and Kaido went. I mean, you got to remember, literally the same shit happened, and with Roger or in Whitebeard. Like maybe that's just like maybe it's not a matter of just how strong they are. It's just like hey, that's just how they say hi to each other and shit.
Fair. Didn't Roger and Whitebeard fight for 3 days too with no damage? True, I think they did fight for an extended period.
They did.
did.
I don't
Difference-
remember if it was 3
The
days.
difference
but they did.
Yeah, no,
is-
it was like
The difference is they don't have transformations. Like they were already going at it with Conqueror's Haki. Like,
Also,
Yeah,
the
no, I think-
difference is they were just going back and forth at each other. Kaido and Big Mom were like, I will fucking kill you. I am killing Luffy. If you come to my territory, you're dead. And then they just fought and then nothing happened for 3 days. It was like, oh shit.
yeah, but
Drew.
okay, but remember again, like going back on Whitebeard and Roger, or their whole thing was like, hey, okay, hey, if I win, hand over all your shit. Yeah, but then it was like on the 4th fucking day after they were done fighting, they just said, "Fuck it, let's just trade with each other instead." Like that's just how that's just how Yonko fucking do shit. I think that's just how it works with them.
Yeah, it's. Sometimes he
Like-
has characters fight just to fight. You know, like it's
it's like-
it's completely unserious.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
like for them, fighting is the equivalent of handing each other a business card. All right, that's how I'm looking at it now.
Bro,
Could be.
Manu, it is so funny to have you're like I get like being serious. I don't entirely disagree. Maybe I'd adjust things a little bit. It's just so funny you putting Buggy in that like just by technicality.
I mean, I gotcha.
In the same list as Kaido, Big Mom, Blackbeard, and Luffy.
Tight.
And Buggy,
yeah.
by the way.
Hey, when Buggy gets revealed as Rox's second son, stay on that side, buddy.
Yeah, stay on that side.
Hey, man. I know we're kind of past this, but I'm not confident full HP Luffy beats full HP Big Mom. Oh, I'm very confident in that.
I'm confident in that.
I'm
personally.
very confident in that.
You're basically calling Luffy a bitch. I can't stand by that. That's
Hell no, bro. Yeah.
And that isn't anything against Big Mom, but that's basically you saying he's a Yonko and he can't beat any Yonko.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I'm pretty
Like, that's
confident in
fucking
Luffy
crazy.
beating Big Mom. I am.
because it's like, I think a big thing to understand with like the Yonko specifically is there is power differences between them. 1v1, some of them could beat others. But because of the existence of territories and crews and right hands and, you know, commanders and all that, is like, that adds a level of uncertainty where any Yonko invading another Yonko's territory would never be worth the cost. It's just not worth the
Yeah.
risk, ever. And that's why you don't have like these very clear-cut answers of what Yonko is stronger than who, because it's very unlikely that any of them would actually have an all-out fight. It just would not be worth anything. Like, why risk that, you know? Why, like, risk, like, proving you're stronger than another Yonko when you could just lose all your people in the process? It's not gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Like everything you built up is just gone. Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, fucking look at the Big Mom pirates. Big Mom pulled up. They got separated from her. Where were they for like the rest of the arc? They
Yeah.
were just sent off and bumfuck nowhere. Big Mom got sent down into lava. They got their poneglyph stolen. Pudding got abducted. Like, damn, bro, it's over. Yeah, and that was all just off of an impulse to be like, I need to kill Luffy. So yeah. It can lead to a really slippery slope, for sure.
Absolutely. So yeah, it's, you know, we gotta get I brought it a little off topic just because I do think it is interesting to talk about.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just like
Yeah.
generally the structure of the world and like how the power levels kind of work is really interesting because of how unclear cut it is. But yeah, Rox is pretty cool. And apparently King Harald is pretty cool.
Yeah, they were going through
I'm
it.
really interested in his crew. Like, some of these characters we just never heard of before. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, or like we get references back to them, but they're not nearly as important. Like obviously Whitebeard, Shiki, Stussy, like yeah, we know these guys. But like Don Marland, we don't really know him. That motherfucker is a thug, dude. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we don't know
crazy ass guy. Yeah.
And he says he's from the West Blue, which is the same area where Compone Beige was from. So there's definitely got to be a connection there.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, they could just both be Italian. Like,
like, type shit.
Like,
throwing the mutts. I know Gonzui. He's the.
Are you saying they all know each other, Silver? Is that what you're saying?
And then you got Wang Ji here.
Yeah,
it's like I'm almost
Isn't
convinced
that based on like a real pirate? I'm pretty sure there's a real pirate.
I have no idea.
It's a like I think like just the most famous Chinese pirate in history.
Probably, yeah.
Shouts out. Yeah.
I'm fairly convinced that they're related. I'm fairly convinced that they're related to Caribou and his brother.
I mean, hey, yeah.
Like, come on.
It could be. Like, Caribou is like, I have to get this information back to a certain pirate. And we all thought it was Blackbeard, but what if it was Pops? Never know. Type shit. Yeah, and then you have Gonzui, who's the, chat brought it up as well. It was the zombie with the gold armor back on Thriller Bark. And it's him again. Shouts out. He looks pretty cool. I like his design.
Gonzui was in Thriller Bark?
Yeah, he was like the zombie with the gold armor.
Oh,
that's him.
Okay, yeah, I definitely did not remember that guy.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a cool looking dude. Wang Zi looking ugly as hell. But yeah. Everyone else, yeah, is I mean Silver, as the biggest fan of the Long Ring Longland arc, how do you feel about Davy Bag fights being relevant again?
I mean, I'm just glad to see that my goat is getting brought back up to the story again. Like this. Like, hell yeah.
Hey man, they are very important. I was not expect. As soon as I read Davy Bag fight, I was like, oh god damn it, fucking hell, man. No, yeah, Davy Bag fights.
Yeah, like
it's cool, man. It's cool.
Yeah, no. The thing this whole time, the greatest pirate in the world was just copying Foxy. Imagine that.
Oh my god.
Is that why they had to erase him from history? They were just like, he built such a strong crew off Davy Bag fights. We can't let anyone else get the method. That's why they erased him.
Exactly. Now you're getting it.
I think that is really revealing about Rox as a person. Because it shows he just does not have the charisma to, like, really get people to just join him legit.
Yeah, I mean, that was the big thing with him and Harald. Where he's like, join my crew. He's like, no. Oh. No. Okay, yeah.
And, you know, it is the classic, like, Luffy has the power to draw people towards him. Like, that's nothing new. But that really separates him from people like this.
Yeah. That's
honestly, honestly, Blackbeard's better at it.
Yeah, Blackbeard is. I mean, maybe it's also because Blackbeard also like kind of sucks. Like you look at his crew get walked by like old ass Garp or like Magellan, and it's like, oh yeah, fair. Whereas Rox, this all powerful dude, just strolls up and he's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna take what I need, thank you very much. Yeah, this whole thing of like getting his crew from Davy Backs, it's very indicative of what we saw when we first saw him, where he was like, all right, listen, I got some things. You better do as I say, answer my request properly, and then we're good. He just takes whatever he needs. So, hey, he's eyeing up Whitebeard. He said, yeah, I think I could use a really strong dude. I think I could use a thug scientist lady. I think I could use Shiki. All these other weird degenerate ass people. Yeah. It's Maybe we'll see a little bit more of his charisma or a little bit more of his ability to lead as we get deeper into the flashback. But that was one of the things that surprised me the most, where I thought that Rox, he was just the guy who led everybody and everyone's like, yep, this is our captain. But everyone is just like, we don't really care about Rox that much. It's like, oh, damn, cool.
I mean, it actually is kind of interesting for them to say that, because it's basically the exact same setup that Blackbeard has going with his crew. Is like, yeah, okay, we're not actually friends, but we're all like going into the same goal. Also, like, whether one of us dies or not, we don't give a shit. Which is pretty much how you would actually think an actual pirate crew would operate, you know? So it's like, shit.
Yeah. That's why, again, they brought it up in Egghead, where Kizaru is about to kill Luffy, and then Frankie saves him, and Kizaru is like, oh, you're a pirate crew that like actually depends and like trust in each other. You won't abandon each other. Oh, okay. That very much a difference between these guys and Rox. Even for like Blackbeard's crew, I feel like just, I mean, obviously it's only one chapter, but even for Blackbeard's crew, it feels like they have a bit more like unity than whatever is going on. Because like, at least for Blackbeard's crew, he had some members with him that were in the struggle with him. Like, he had Van Augur, he had Don Q, he had fucking, what's his name? God, the guy with the cane, I can't remember his name. It's a shame. I love him. He's so cool.
It's not coming to me,
yeah, but he's got some people that are like rolling with him in the struggle, and then he gets his people from Impel Down. Lafitte, thank you. Yeah, thank you guys. He gets his crew from Impel Down, lets him out there, like, hey, let's raise some hell together. And then he steals Whitebeard's fruit. They start going crazy. It's just, they're taking over territory. It's like, oh, okay, damn, this is kind of insane. Like, even when Katarina Devon and Van Augur pull up, and Saturn is like, what do you guys want? And they're just like, the world. It's like, oh shit, okay. They got a little unity going. Okay. A little sunshine going on here. That's tough. Whereas everyone else, again, only one chapter. Things could very much change in the next chapter or the chapter after that, and so on and so forth. You know, everyone else is just like, yeah, Rox is like, cool, I guess. Like, I feel like the only person now who isn't truly in alliance to Blackbeard is Aokiji. But, like, that's like the most obvious one. So, I don't know. I don't know, man. Maybe Rox can turn it around. Maybe we just got it. It's a hidden riz that Rox has to tap into type shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's okay.
I mean,
gotta stop gassing up Foxy in the chat.
Oh,
no, keep it up, Jack. Keep it up. Keep it up, chat.
What do you mean I put my money on Foxy in a Davy back fight? The guy who lost his only on-screen Davy back fight.
Hey, man, he won all the other ones, though, to be fair, right?
I didn't see him.
Off-screen hockey.
Damn.
Exact same thing.
I didn't see him, so who cares?
Yeah, well, we didn't see Blackbeard beat any of his opponents on screen, and we're still gassing him up. I don't see him.
Bro, who did Blackbeard even fight? He fought a bum in Law, a bum in Ace. Who did he even beat? I'm just slandering anybody, man. I'm just slandering anybody. I can't lie. Never my Glorious King Road, though. Never. But yeah, I was very shocked to see just how Rox is running his crew. But man, 2 chapters in, I love this motherfucker so much already.
He's so cool.
Like when he pulled up and he's talking to Loki, and Loki's like, yo, who are you talking to? And he just swung on him. He's like, see, now you're actually hurt. Go get your dad. Like, oh my God, that shit is so funny. And it led to a really wholesome moment too. You know, last week I was up here, I was like, man, listen, Harald, you gotta lock the fuck in. You gotta be there for his son, or for your son. And he was there for him. He came home, tucked him in. He's like, listen, man, I know you're strong, but make sure you don't get too overboard, okay? Things could really rough you up. Stay safe out here, son. And Loki's like snuggled up into bed. He's like, Dad actually cares. Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, but no. I actually did want to bring that up next because like it actually is a bit of a sad thing too. Because like, hey, yeah, he's there like, wait, Dad actually came for me. No, it has to be a coincidence. There's no way he would actually come for me because like that's actually fucking sad. It's like he has to psych himself out of believing that his dad cares about him. Because again, like he fucking gave up on love because of his shit mom. Oh my god, like it's so sad.
Yeah.
And then of course we see in the very end of it is like how he gets. You can actually understand a bit more about how it is he becomes to be inspired by rocks as well. So it's like, because this is a man who's very clearly is portraying himself as a villain that will have the entire world against him, and it does not matter to him. He will just proceed forward with his dream and his goal, no matter what anyone thinks of him. Like that's going to be fucking inspiring to someone like Loki, who's pretty much been shunned his entire life. It was huge.
I mean, everything, like, Rox has essentially forced people to respect him. It's kind of like, it kind of reminds me of, like, in part 1 Naruto. I mean, this happens in part 2 as well, because, you know, him and Itachi have that conversation. But it's when Naruto, mainly in part 1, he's like, I'm going to become the strongest guy, and then people will have to respect me. Obviously, it's not like Rox is saying that exact same thing. Rox is very much just like, I want this power because I want it, and the fuck are you gonna do about it? But to Loki, like, you have a guy like Rox, like, okay, he won all of these Davy back fights, he assembled all of these people to follow behind him, he's gonna make the government look foolish, he's gonna bring down all of these people, he's going to make people around the world acknowledge and respect him as the king. For somebody like Loki, who has wanted nothing but love and respect and just kindness shown his way, that is awe-inspiring to just be like, fuck, dude, like this guy, he's gonna do it. He's gonna just take everything. He's gonna make people respect him. That is so inspiring to where Loki is at right now. Because Loki, I mean, we saw, bro was trying to do that same thing. It was not working. So for him, for sure, like you're saying, Silver, that is super inspirational.
Yeah.
Type shit. Yeah. I was also gonna to mention, I guess a question. Do we think that Rock started the Shichibukai system? Do we think he started the Warlord system? Because
is that the word going around right now?
Well, I was thinking about it, and I was watching Tekking's review, and he brought it up as well. But you have him saying he's like, listen, me and my guys, we're gonna go over to Pirate Island. They got this big deposit of gold there, whatever. I told the government, hey, I'll get rid of all the pirates on the island there for you. I'll split it up with you, blah, blah, blah. So, like, is this the first time the government is, like, shaking hands with the pirate group? Yeah, like, I mean, maybe not, because after they got backstabbed, I don't see why they would want to do it again. But, like, it was something that I was thinking about, because, I mean, fuck, man, Rox is connected to so many things. In just 2 chapters, this dude is, like, his significance is just so much. So, hey, man, maybe, just a little food for thought.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. I was like, I kind of thought about it, and then I was like, I don't know, though. And then I was watching Tekking's video, and he went way more in depth on the idea, like I mentioned, bringing up all that stuff. I was like, oh, thank you. It was very much like Loki. You put it into words that I couldn't. So, like, ever since he said that, I was like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Can I say it? Anyone else feels like Rox is what Roger should have been? Well, maybe he's the real king of the pirates type shit.
One of them won, so no.
I feel like Roger is who Rox should have been. And what I mean by that, because obviously it sounds like very much like a no shit, but Roger was the guy who was like, okay, so Rox, let's start with him first. Rox was the guy, he was this infamous pirate, he was doing all sorts of crazy shit, but because he lost, he didn't get to choose how he went out. History just forgot about him. Whereas Roger, he didn't die. Like, he, even in his final moment, like before he went off to get executed, he told Rayleigh, I'm never going to die, partner. He didn't die. He let himself get captured. He set up all of this stuff into motion. There's even the moment in Sabaody where Usopp is like, damn, it's like Roger like planned all of this and set this into motion. Yeah. So like Roger became undeniable. And that's just because of how he was, because he never really lost. And he set up this great race towards the One Piece and made things what they are today. Whereas Rocks very much was not like that. Morge brings this up as well. He brings up like an interesting case. Like Kaido is probably like so fixated on how someone dies because he saw how his captain went out. And just how easily you can be erased from history. And I thought that was really interesting to bring up. But yeah, just how Roger was able to dictate so much compared to Rocks that was involved with potentially even more. I mean, like, first day out, this man already has like a Yonko level fucking rap sheet just day one. The fact that he was able to achieve so much but get left behind and erased by history, whereas Roger wasn't, I think that is I think that distinction is very important between the two. Tight shit and things of that nature.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad we're getting him now instead of another proto Luffy. Type shit. Oh, I mean, wait, I'm saying for me, the Roger at the prologue fits Rocks better than the Roger in the Roger and Odin flashback. Okay, maybe I just don't see what you're seeing then.
I'll be honest, I don't get it.
Yeah, maybe I just don't see what you're seeing. But that shout out. Good for you. I respect that.
I'm just gonna trust, man. I'm putting stocks in whatever you said. I don't know what you said, but I'm putting stocks in it.
Wait, Manu, are you talking about like just like the design into the characters themselves?
I think it is just like the overall. Maybe it could be like the legend, like the. I know this word gets used a lot, but the aura, but like Rocks feels so much like. He feels like
Does
the
he
pirate
feel more
of legend.
like Pirate King material? I guess maybe.
Maybe that's it. Because I mean, shit, you have all these crazy pirates following him. That man might just be the Pirate King.
I think. Well,
welcome, Kevin. By the way.
Welcome. I guess I can understand that. I mean, because a lot of what has come to define a pirate in this story has been about the relationship between the pirates and the world government. And so, like, you see someone just straight up strut up on Emu like that and then leave, like, bye, see you later. Like, that's very pirate-like in the minds of a One Piece reader, I think. Like, I think if that's what they're saying. I'm just saying, Roger found some treasure. That's the most pirate shit you can do.
Manu is saying that I can't imagine the Roger and the Roger Odin being the Roger Odin flashback being the one to put things into motion like he actually did in the story. I'm talking about Aura and Essentia. Okay. That makes sense.
That's fair.
I think it's just because for me, like, I still have in the back of my brain like God Valley and like Roger's big breakout moment as the guy, and just because we haven't really like seen it yet. But I get it from like where we're sitting right now. I can understand where you're coming from. Roger is very Luffy coded, very happy go lucky. Tight shit. Yeah, very much. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, Rocks is like the most pirate motherfucker I feel like we've seen so far. When he was just like, yes, I'm going to Hachinosu and I'm going to turn it into me base. I was like, oh God, that nigga's a pirate. Holy. Like, I don't think we've ever heard anyone just be like, yes, me base. This is me base of operations. It's like, oh, true. Real. Yeah, but Rox, he's shaping up to be that dude, man. I'm so excited to see, because like you said, this is only the prologue for his life. I'm so excited to see all of this shit that he gets into, because Rox is in a very rare position where, you know, we all hear stories about One Piece characters and how they are, how they function, blah blah blah, and then, you know, we can look at the surprises when we actually meet them, because I don't think ever we hear about a character and they're like as they're described to us. So it's a surprise every time. Rox is in a situation where like we know nothing about him. So like Oda could just be like, yeah, he also went up to Skypiea and did a bunch of other crazy shit. Is like, oh, true, you know? So maybe we won't get too deep into it for now, because, you know, we still got to focus on Harald and Loki and all that other stuff. But hey, I'm excited to see whatever Oda pulls out of the hat. It'll be interesting.
Yeah. I think the greatest tragedy of this chapter is we'll never see any interaction between Rox and Luffy.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
So,
what if Rox is the other personality in Blackbeard type shit?
Type shit.
That would actually
That'd
be
be cool.
fucking crazy.
That
Like,
would
could
be
you
insane.
imagine? Yeah, like a nigga who's as strong as Roger, and then he also has like two of the strongest fruits. Holy, bro.
Oh, okay. So Manu's saying I've seen people saying Kid is one of Rox's sons, and to be honest, you gotta respect the Kid investors for trying to hype up their down DC king. Here's the thing: I think it's so funny that we see Rox. We get confirmation of who he is the father of, and then you have other people just coming out of the woodwork. Well, he's also probably the father to this character. Like, no one cares, bruh. No one cares.
Hey man. I think it may be just because it's just like Blackbeard was such a simple, straightforward answer. Like, to me, that shit blew me away. But that's because I'm not really in One Piece theory land that much. But I imagine to other people who have been talking about this sort of thing for a while, Blackbeard being the son of Rox has probably been brought up plenty of times before. So they're just kind of looking for something else to be surprised by. But to me, that shit crazy.
I gotta say, like, that is...
What?
I just don't think he could be one of Rox's kids. Like, that just don't make any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think so either.
That's silly. Whoever said that should feel bad.
Damn.
Not you. You're just delivering the news there in
Yeah.
the chat, by the way. Like, that, not you, but like whoever suggested it, like, they should feel ridiculous, honestly. Like, what?
Oh my god.
Why'd they say that?
You want to know something? Wait a minute. hold on.
Anyway.
I think I just noticed something. Wait, maybe am I tripping? No. Okay, this is just his design. I was
Okay, we're
for a
prepared.
little bit. I thought that Rox, like, I thought he had a different design in Elbaph. I was like, did this motherfucker just change in Elbaph and nobody else did? Like, did he just look at you? Was like, come on, guys, get in the spirit. They're like, no, man, chill out. I thought he had a different design purely for Elbaph, but no, never mind. That shit would have been funny, bro. Minus 1,000 aura off the gate is crazy. But yeah, really good chapter of One Piece, man. Shouts out, you know, I saw somebody else bring it up in chat as well. Harald just jumping off the Holy Land. That shit was kind of crazy. Shouts out to him.
You know, that's just like going down the stairs for him. Like, he's
Whoa, he could have died, bro. Don't you remember Queen?
oh, my bad.
Tight shit. But yeah, it was really good. Really fun chapter of One Piece. You miss what?
I misspoke. It's more like going down these stairs.
Nah, I think down DC was right in this case.
True.
Anyway,
Yeah.
great chapter.
Good
Awesome
shit.
chapter. I have no idea what to expect going forward, but I hope we get some cool fights later because this arc is ramping up.
True.
Yeah,
True.
it sucks that we're gonna be going on break this week.
I honestly could use a break. Like we're getting so much reveals in One Piece. I need to process. Like,
I'm so fucking amped, bro. Oh my god, dude. I was talking to a guy at a store. I was just buying some shit, and he's also a big One Piece fan. And he was unironically, he was just like, "Man, can't we just go back to like the present day? I don't care about this rock stuff." I was like, "What?
what?
What?
What?" I was like, "What the fuck?" So for context, I went back to my old job. I used to work at a GameStop. So I went back there. I bought a game. And the guy behind the counter, he's also a big One Piece guy. I rarely ran into anyone else who liked One Piece. So I was like, oh, shit, that's awesome. And then he was like, man, I just don't care about this rock shit. Can we just go back to the present? I was like, it's over. Fuck.
I mean, look,
dog.
I can partially get it because like we were in some interesting shit in the present day, like Emu actually showing up. So I kind of get it, but at the same time, it's like, holy shit, we are actually finally getting the reveal on rocks. Cause you should be more excited about this stuff.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We went from cool shit to cooler shit, and it was like, nah, I don't want it. I was like, shit, shit, man. Damn, man. Take his One Piece card from him. I will. Trust. We're not gonna get back to present day until like November. Honestly, that's fine by me. I love this shit.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I love this shit. I love One Piece. Fuck, man, this shit's so good. But yeah, great chapter of One Piece. Great chapter. Are you fellas ready to move on to our next one?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah. Same here.
Okay. So next up we have Kagurabachi Chapter 87. Fellas, how are we feeling about this one?
It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it was. I won't say
cool.
I won't say it was out there for me, mostly because maybe it's because you're just more focusing on Chihiro as much as chapter. But I thought it is all right, you know.
No, I don't know. It was actually pretty fucking cool.
It was pretty sick.
I'll leave this to you guys then.
I was about to say it's fine. Yeah, it's fine if you didn't like it as much. Yeah, I liked it. I mean, compared to the One Piece chapter, I get it. It's not as like crazy hype. But I love this chapter. I thought it was a pretty good one. Even though it was a down low chapter, I think it did a lot. First off, Uruha coming back. He's gonna get his sorcery. He's gonna show that shit off. I'm very excited for that. That last page was really cool. I'm very excited to see what the fuck he's got in store. And I'm happy to see that you can just get your shit back if your sword or your contract gets broken. That's cool.
Yeah.
John Boy Hishaku pulling up.
He might be him, you know?
He might just be him. I don't know what else to say. Him showing up and being like, yo, where the restroom at? And the guy up front, he's like, man, I'm not telling you nothing. Y'all ain't even that scary for real. Everyone's acting like y'all so big and bad. Fuck out of here. But, man, I was just as caught off guard as the guy at the counter. Because he's like, all right, coin toss. If I get it wrong, you kill me. He's like, whoa, what? I'm like, yeah, relatable. Because what the fuck are you saying? But like, obviously, I know Johnny Hishaku is not gonna die here. It makes sense.
Yeah.
But just the idea, like, imagine chat room. Imagine walking up, like someone walking up to you, and like fucking YouTube video style, YouTube short style, being like, "All right, we're gonna flip this coin. If I win, you tell me where the nearest bathroom is. Okay, cool. What happens if you lose? Then you kill me." What? What do you mean, bro? Like, what are you talking about, man? And like, just the way he's trying to speak to him, like, he's like, why are you doing this? What is wrong with you? And he's saying like, man, I don't want to play this dumbass game with you. Figure it out yourself. And Johnny just flicks it into the air. He just looks at him. He's like, Tails. He's like, immediately he's like, I guess I gotta do this. Okay. But just how tense the situation is. Oh my God, dude. Jesus Christ.
I mean,
I love how it's
I'll admit
drawn.
Yes.
I'll admit that moment was pretty cool because, like, Johnny Hishaku, he heard this man was kind of shit talking to him, so he had to pull in and stand on business.
He had to order
Yeah,
for him a
no,
little
like-
bit.
Yeah.
Like,
Pulled an Anton
Which,
Sugar. Yeah.
understandable. Oh, you don't think I'm all that? Let me prove you wrong real fast.
yeah, no, it's the way it like draws his eyes all dark.
I was gonna
Like,
say,
when
yeah,
he
like
says,
the coin
dope.
almost looks like his eye in the previous page. And it's like,
Mhm.
oh man, his eye's not usually that dark. And then you turn the page. Oh shit, man.
Yeah, I
What
really
is
wonder
up
what
with
the,
that?
like the panels beforehand where it's like entering the temple.
Yeah. Yeah. It's he's saying like the gods are on my side, but like it's just nothing but darkness in those shrines. Like I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, I made the connection too. His eyes look exactly like the Sword Saint.
Like yeah.
I don't know if they're locked in like that. I don't know if that's twin for real. I hope not. I fucking hope not.
I think the really fun part about Yura too is he walks around like he's the strongest dude in the room, and he actively professes that he knows he's not.
Yeah.
Like even just there's the moment when he's just going to the bathroom and he's like talking to the other dudes like, yeah, you're our strongest fighter in the Hishaku. Like, we're good. We're chill because
Yeah, no, that part was surprising to me as well.
Bro,
was
you
like-
gotta be the strongest with that ugly ass fit on. You gotta not give a fuck to wear that.
you don't look the best, yeah. And it's like, I don't know, the way Yura carries himself is just so unique, I think, from most main villains.
Wait, who's Yura?
Johnny Hishaku.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, we're just so used
That
to
is
calling him
the
Johnny at
character
this
that
point.
I was calling Yura this entire time, yes.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I'm just so used to fucking calling him
I was about to
Johnny at
say,
this
yeah,
point.
we call
Yeah,
him
I
Johnny
haven't
so
even-
many times.
I have not called him Johnny in fucking months, dude. Like,
Listen, you didn't. We did.
I know.
Get on our level.
I'm not even saying you gotta call him Yura, but like, am I just talking to nobody out here?
It's all a figment of your mind.
Oh my god.
Well, chat, what do you prefer? Yura?
That's
Okay.
fucking crazy in the comments. What the hell? Hello,
Well-
I cannot stay for long, but I nominate the new Hishaku strongest fighter to be called Pishaku
Yeah.
because he was peeing. Goodbye.
P-Shaku or Pish-Shaku? What are we rolling with, chat?
Oh, that's a little better, I guess.
That is a good one. I feel like Hishaku
The
just rolls off the
Hishaku,
tongue
yeah.
a little bit better, but yeah.
W Pish-Shaku.
While we're on this- Oh wait, hold on. Tales of a Pre-Sequel. People call him the strongest Hishaku, Carlos. I kind of like that too.
Carlos!
Or Lucas.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we're
That
calling,
is
okay,
not
that's all
Carlos.
great. Those are names. We're calling him Pishaku.
Oh my god, bro. Carlos. I will never. I
Until
love
he has a
Kagurabachi.
name.
Kagurabachi's like the community's ability to look at the craziest design ever and be like, looks like a Drew to me. They'll look at a nigga and be like, ah, yes, Michael Uchiha. What? Yes. Like, god damn, bro, what the fuck? We magic school bus up in here. Tight shit. Lucas Hishaku. Oh my god. Flip a coin on if we should call him Yura or John. Let's see. We'll do. Let me type this in first. Flip a coin. We'll do heads Yura and then tails Johnny. I shall flip. It's tails. we got Johnny. John Boy Hishaku it is. What if I flip it again?
Anyway, yours pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool.
Tight shit. You guys gonna bet on Yura being blood related to the Sword Saint or being the Sword Saint himself? Listen, I hope for our sake that's not the case. I hope that's not the case at all, because that's scary. I don't like that. But hey, it could very well be. Let me read this donation real quick. Shout out to Razil. Hopefully I'm saying that right. The whimsical skadoodler type shit. It would be so insane if Yura was like Saint Saint Vaughn's. Yo, shut up.
I've been hearing him called that.
Saint Vaughn the whole
That's
time.
what people are calling him on Twitter lately. It's Saint Vaughn, and I
Saint
fucking love
Vaughn, bro. No way, man. Saint Vaughn, dog. Holy shit. True, man. True. Yeah. The gods are truly on my side. Type shit. How about Lucas Pishaku? That might be the one that sticks. Who knows?
Who knows? We'll see how it goes, fellas.
Yeah. I think most people think Yura is a survivor from the island. Oh no.
I've been seeing people say that, like, people got so many theories. I saw someone theorize that, like, the Sword Saint is from the island. Like, which would be insane, by the way.
Insane. Yeah. The self-hatred would be crazy.
Yeah. And it's like, it's one of those things where we will see.
Mitai na kanji.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't put it past this story. Like, it's had some pretty wild twists. So, hell yeah.
Notice one thing. There were 7 intruders informed by security guy, but there are 8 intruders, 6 Hishaku, 2 of the Shingyu brothers. One of them didn't count. Yura or Samurai could be puppeted, could be a puppeted dead body.
Oh,
Good
shit.
catch.
That's interesting. Okay.
Good catch. It could be Samurai, because Azumi was like, damn, I am whooping this dude's ass, bro. What's going on here? like I know I usually beat up on people, but what the fuck? Yeah. God damn, give me a little bit of a challenge.
And
here.
this is
What's going on?
This is one of the people that was there to kill, like, Kunishige. Like, they wouldn't have sent bums to do that, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so these guys that pulled up on the 5th level or the 6th level, whichever level they're on now, all of these guys have to be like the real elites.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Shout out
Also,
to Homegirl,
I also do want to.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh no, I just wanted to bring up that page in particular. It's like when they pulled up, they fucking were ready to flex on everyone with that pose. It was like,
bro,
they
look
were
at the
ready.
look at
were
Homegirl
hoping
in the back, bro. She thinks she's in an edit. You can't even see her face. It's just the Hishaku logo. We see the fit. Like, god damn. I wonder what's going on with Samurai Shaku. Yeah, maybe he's just not there. Maybe he's cooked. But yeah, that whole like touchdown with everybody, that shit was fire. I fuck with that.
It was.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take back what I said before. This is actually a pretty fire chapter.
Hell yeah. Let's go. Bro, what is God, Jane Hishaku? I'd let her ruin my life. Hey, we got John, now we got Jane. Hey, shouts out. All right. Shout out Jane Hishaku, man. Yeah, she's pretty funny. I like her just immediately snitching. Like, what, you nervous? He's nervous. Ooh, he's nervous. He's scared. Yeah, it's very funny. Very funny. I'm liking the Hishaku so far. What's his name from the Kamunabi immediately booming homeboy. That shit was crazy. I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, it was too late. They managed to get in, but they ran into Uruha. And I'm very nervous. I'm very nervous. I'm very nervous to see how this goes.
Will he job? I hope not.
Yeah, I hope not. Hopefully our squad arrives soon. That'd be pretty fucking cool. See them all show up, all white purity style. That shit would be pretty baller. But yeah, that's all we can hope for. Let me look at these. Look, all I'm saying is maybe Kunishige deserved it. Damn. Hey man, all I'm saying, they looked at it as a feat for what they did to Rokuhira. So, hey, maybe he was strong. Type shit.
Mhm.
I want to shout out Izaru for catching the barrier traitor lacking. It's unfortunate that it wasn't enough, but I'm happy that Hokuzono doesn't portray the Kamunabi as incompetent. True.
Yeah.
That was cool. He's like, why are you worried about the time right now, bro? What's going on with you? Immediately took him out. That's some real shit.
Yeah.
Especially coming off of Boruto, like me. Damn, I guess Boruto ain't hitting like that. But it's a shame because I do fuck with like Boruto's new design. I think it's really cool. I do want to catch up on it, but it'll happen someday. New theory: Kunishige planned his own assassination to get killed by a baddie in front of his son. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's real. That's true. Type shit, man. Living the dream. That Kunishige. Sword Saint is going to activate the second malediction by the end of this arc. Samurai is going to die to activate a big Suzaku and reverse the effects before it spreads. Then there will be a time skip. You got the notes? You got the Hokuzono notes? You looking into the manuscripts. So you're an editor. Okay. I see. That's pretty cool. I like that theory. But yeah, really good chapter of Kagurabachi. I don't have too much else to say on it. Just really fun stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
fucking. No, I'm just like, yeah. I think we covered it.
Okay.
Like, it's a fucking great chapter.
I wasn't sure if anyone else had anything to say. That's my bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess it's. I am just so invested in Yura as a villain. Like I am. He's got me. Like, I don't know what to say. He's got me. I am locked in. I am watching this man's journey.
Type.
Show him your
shit.
Yeah, show him your shit,
something.
Johnny.
Show me something.
Show me something. Lock in.
Every now and then you get those characters, and it's like when Sukuna is like watching Maharaga, like, show me something, give me something. Like, what will you do?
Show me how you cook.
Exactly.
Before we go, can we glaze Hokuzono again? This whole segment has been glazing Hokuzono.
Always.
Shout out to Hokuzono though, man. He's magnificent.
Man, it's pretty much all of our Kagurabachi segments, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that man has drowned in honey at this point. Like, it cannot stop.
Shouts out, man. Just nonstop greatness. It's been great. I love that the Hishaku are a bunch of goobers. True. Let me see. I've heard people saying that Yura is actually after Enten instead of Magatsumi, which makes sense with how he talks about harvesting Chihiro. He could be after both, honestly. What if he's just after both? Especially now, like, he could have been after Magatsumi, and then he was like, hold on, wait a minute. What's this other sword you got? What the fuck is that? So maybe it could have been that, or like, what if he sees Chihiro like snap one of the blades, or like no, because he saw a cloud gouger. So hey, maybe he is after it now. Could be after both. Never know.
I mean, he'll never say no to having another enchanted blade.
Yeah,
Like,
right. Oh,
he's
don't
got
mind if I do. I will take it. Thank you very much. Yeah. I mean, that'd really be like the only thing standing in his way, because everything else would fall into place. So, hey, we'll definitely see. Yeah, good ass chapter. You fellas ready to move on to our next segments here?
Sure.
Yep.
Type shit. Okay, so we are gonna go into Dandadan, and then we'll go into almost dropped my pen. Go into our speed round chapters like we have been for the past couple of weeks now. So, first up is Dandadan Chapter 202. Fellas, how you feeling about this one?
Shit's starting to get cooking.
Things are picking up. Things have been on a slow roll for a minute, I won't lie. Things are cooking now.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have too much to say about this chapter. I thought it was good. I like the whole bait and switch. I thought that was really nice. Homeboy fucking all suited up like crazy. Momo called him a pervert. This next fight should be good. So I am excited for that.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, he's all suited up. He got that
Looking
one
cool.
ugly ass mofo behind him. But it looks like he has cool powers and that compensates, but
The fights in the series are sick, so I'm ready.
Yeah. Especially if it's just like a ninja
feel like
duel.
there is just nothing to say about the chapter. Like, we don't get big reveals. Like, it's just sick ass fight time.
Yeah, sick ass fight, and then I'm sure Evil Eye, he'll come in and he'll help out in some way, shape, or form. Hopefully we get Momo back to where she needs to be soon, and then we'll probably get some more stuff. Like, we'll learn more about, or I imagine our crew will learn more about the Serpoians going after Momo, why they're doing that, what's the whole point of all of this. Things will start lining up properly. So a lot will ride on this.
It's cool that we see just Seiko in a combat situation more often now, because that has not been allowed to happen for so long, but now it's just happening more consistently. And we have Vamola here, who is just never fighting.
Yeah, that should be cool.
Like, obviously she's not solo, but like, she's usually just doing utility stuff in the team. Like,
yeah, like creating the empty space, or like plugging up the hole in the plane.
Hole.
Yeah.
Last fight, so it's like,
yeah.
She's gonna do something now. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. She got that sick ass suit, so time to put it to use.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. It's interesting to see what's going on with Seiko as well, because she was mentioned. I mean, Seiko's been going through it for like the whole arc, basically. But in this chapter, she's just like, oh, that's weird. Normally, I'd be able to sense these guys. Or I'd be able to sense you like immediately. So more nerfed Seiko going on here. We'll hopefully see what the deal is with her. But hey, we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. Tight shit. But yeah, I don't have.
Yeah, I just unfortunately, there's not much to say on the chapter.
Yeah, good chapter. I just don't have much else to say.
I'm excited. Yeah, there's nothing to fucking say.
Yeah, good stuff. Okay, I mean, that just means we can transition into our speed round pretty quickly.
Speed round, which we essentially started already.
Yeah, right? Yeah. So...
Right.
Oh, yeah?
Do you mind if I kick things off real fast? Says, I do want to bring this up, because... Okay, so just to clarify, I'm the only person in chat at this point who is reading Kaiju Number 8, right?
No, No, what?
Oh. Okay, well, no one else talks about it, so I can't fucking tell.
Yeah, it's easy to like, whatever, yeah, no, I've read
okay,
it.
Well, I mean, have you read the final chapter we got this week? Because I do feel like we should at least bring that up.
I mean, it was
it's like
one of those like open-ended, the adventure continues type of endings, which I think those are fun. It's a solid ending.
Yeah, no, I liked it too. I mean, honestly, I feel like this whole final arc in itself was, well, I thought it was all right.
It is some cool stuff. I love the lore reveal of like what Kaiju Number 8 is. Like it's cool.
Yeah. I mean,
I wish I had, as Light Knight put it. It was ending.
I mean, look, I wish I could. I want to say more. I really do, because I do like Kaiju Number 8, and the fact that we got the finale this week, I think I should have more to say on just the series itself, aside from the finale.
It's
like
Kaiju Number 8, I genuinely have very little complaints about it. It's just a very cookie cutter shonen. It doesn't deviate from the norm very much, and I think like the best thing I can say is the final arc was just cool. A lot of the characters had like satisfying conclusions, you know, they had their times to shine. It's just a solid shonen. Like, yeah, exactly. There's nothing to be mad at it. There's nothing to like. I have no
of course not.
criticisms. It's a fun. It does some sick ass fights. The anime is also doing quite well. It's adapting some of the fights like pretty well from what I've seen. So
yeah, no, it's like we also
yeah.
got the second season yesterday, so that started premiering as well. But
yeah, no, Kaiju Number 8's cool. If you just want like fun shonen stuff, yeah, I'd recommend it. But like, if you need a little more than that, yeah, I wouldn't really like.
Yeah, fair enough.
I wouldn't like
Tough scene.
hype it up personally.
Yeah, it's like it makes me feel weirdly guilty when I don't have anything to say for a final chapter that I've been following since the beginning. You know, it's like I don't know. It's a weird feeling.
Someone in chat brought it up. What would you rate the series then? If you don't really have much to say about the final chapter, like how would you rate
it? It's a solid 7. Like, you know, it's good.
Yeah, like if I had to go on a scale of 1 to 5,
maybe
I feel like that's easier for me to picture. Or I would say it's a 3, so it's like right in the middle.
What?
Yeah, scale of 1 to 5.
Oh, 1 to 5. What?
Yes.
All right. We can't just say, "Oh, I'm lowering the scale now."
I did say it was. No, I did say it was a scale of 1 to 5. You just talked over.
I know, but that's just whatever. Whatever. It's a weird thing to do.
I don't. Well, okay, I feel like it's just harder for me to rate it on 1 out of 10 because I feel like then you're gonna get a bit more wishy-washy with it. You know, it's like it's gonna be like higher, lower, and shit like that. So it's like I feel like 1 to 5 is much more solid. You know.
I would say a 6 or 7. Like it's solid. It's fun. It does cool shonen things. I like all the characters, and I have very little to complain about.
Type shit.
Also, yeah, if you're just binging, it's a really fast binge. Like it's you breeze through the chapters.
Yeah, it's like 129 chapters too, right? So it's not very long.
Yeah, that's about it. Yep.
Yeah, if you just want some cool like shonen meathead stuff, have fun.
Yeah, you can probably knock it out in like a week or 2 if you're dedicated enough for it.
Type shit. I have not read Kaitagami yet. I want to.
I'll probably jump around to it.
Yeah, it's only 5 chapters. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've been keeping up with it. It's cool. Well, for sure so far. Or I'm liking it.
I'll definitely have to read that one. That'll be next up.
I honestly would recommend it.
Yeah. It looks good.
Oh, and then has anyone else and then what about Spy Family? Has anyone been keeping up with that?
I haven't read today's chapter, but I have been keeping up with it. Yeah,
I do not keep up with it. Is it good? Do you want to talk about it?
I like the current arc. I don't have a whole lot to say, but I like the current arc.
I already finished the today's chapter, and I thought it was very nice. Like, I mean, it was a very character-defining moment for sure. You'll see what I mean when you get to it, Zenith. You can tell me about it afterward. But I liked it quite a bit, and I'm kind of curious to see where things go from here.
Type shit. Yeah, cool. I'm not as invested in Spy Family, admittedly. I've only watched the end, but I hope it is good. Like, if I do decide to read it, I hope it is good.
It is.
So, it was good.
Let's see.
I got all I needed from Spy Family in under 80 chapters, and for some reason I can't explain I can't explain why I'm still keeping up with it. It's just habit, probably.
Yeah, I feel that. Like, I'm kind of it's just habit at this point.
Yeah.
That's valid.
Never know. There could be that big moment where you get the reveal and it's like, oh shit, now I have to catch back up. But if you're up, you know, stay ready. You ain't got to get ready type shit.
Man, this is how they got Rent a Girlfriend fans, isn't it? Like, this is how they got them.
Yeah. Light Knight says things are moving in a Spy Family after an infinite time. Like, okay, yeah, that's also valid, and that's probably also a big reason why people have a hard time picking it up because like it updates itself like on a bi-weekly schedule or even longer than that, so it can be definitely hard to keep up with. It's definitely a lot easier to binge, in my opinion, for sure. Or so if you want to be one of those people where it's like you're curious about it, but you don't want to be on the whole grind of waiting for chapters, you can definitely wait until later on for sure. if anything, that's probably what I would recommend. And if anything, but that's up to you guys.
Fair enough.
Sounds good.
Because it's the same thing with Kaiju Number 8 we were just talking about. It's like it's a lot easier to binge it and then just wait for chapters.
True.
Yeah, maybe I will just like binge it when it's over, whenever it ends.
Fair.
Don't know when, but
Valid.
whenever it ends.
Yeah, we'll see. It's like honestly, it's hard to tell whether we're in the final arc or not. Well, no, who am I kidding? We're definitely not in the final arc, but it's just like who knows how long the series is gonna last. I think it is doing pretty well though. Back in Japan, right? Like, I mean, it has to be if it's keeping up so consistently.
It should be. I don't really keep up with sales for Spy Family just because, again, I don't really keep up with it in general, but it should be. I mean, like, the anime always does like crazy well, so I imagine the manga's also doing well.
Right. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. I think that's pretty much everything on Spy Family for now. So, I guess the transition. Sakamoto Days. Anyone catch that chapter yet?
I did read it.
I did read that
one. Thick.
I loved it. Yeah, I thought it was a really
so
good chapter.
I feel like we're getting back on track with Sakamoto Days right now. Like,
that's how I felt. I was like, all right, fucking structured. Let's do it, please.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I was really excited for the bit at the beginning as well. Just with Sakamoto and Rion or Akao. I'm very excited to see how that goes because Akao is just one of my favorite characters in the whole series. So more of her, I am totally down for. Wherever this goes, I feel like it'll be really fucking good. But yeah, the stuff with Nagumo and the new order guy, I forget his fucking name, but that shit was cool. I was literal jump scare where he just drives the car off the building.
Oh yeah, no, that was fucking fun.
Yeah,
like I forgot this guy's name as well, but that whole bit with him and Nagumo post conversation was just great for me. It's like they were just having like this calm conversation. They acknowledge the fact that we're about to fucking kill each other in a minute, but we can still be fucking civil about it. And it's like, he literally drives off the structure, or they throw hands at each other. Or they crash, and then literally, and they walk in for a fucking coffee like nothing happened. Like, I fucking love Sakamoto Days for this shit, and I fucking love it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I fuck with it a lot. Really, this is a really solid chapter. I feel like we definitely needed it. Suzuki saying Nagumo equals Oki is actually the biggest narrative downscale in the modern age. I don't think so. I think Nagumo, because Nagumo straight up is just like, you guys are going to lose because we're not on your side. So, like, I don't think that Nagumo and Oki are, like, equal. I think Oki puts up a good fight against Nagumo, obviously, but I think Nagumo just wins. The new JA is kind of not, they're not doing so hot right now. So, yeah, we'll definitely see where that goes, but I'm locked in with my GOAT, Nagumo.
Hell yeah. That's a good goat to have.
Type shit, man. Type shit. I meant to use the nerd finger emoji. It's fine. Same thing. Salute. Ball up top. Yeah. Sakamoto Days was very, very good. I like that one.
Yeah.
Ichi the Witch was also another pretty good chapter this week.
I still need to. I was busy this morning.
Oh yeah, that was a great chapter.
Read that one.
I feel that. I didn't read all the chapters. Like, I didn't read Akane Banashi this week.
I haven't read Akane Banashi either. Yeah.
Well, as far as Ichi the Witch goes, all I'll say for right now is that Gokuraku does get that drip, so that's it. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's what I like to hear.
Gokuraku looking immaculate. Yeah, he's looking cool. Really good chapter for him. It was really fucking good. Yeah. It's a really fun chapter, and I'm excited to see where they end up taking this next one. Blue Box was also pretty good. Blue Box is also good. I was behind on the past two chapters, so I ended up catching up this morning. Excuse me. Really good stuff. I was not expecting it to end the way that it did, with being left behind off the train and all that stuff, but I am excited to see where it goes. I'm excited to see what the fuck is gonna happen from here, because I did not think that we were just gonna like, okay, school field trip, let's all go home. What do you mean we left one of our students behind? So we gonna see.
Yeah. And then I feel like the only thing I would have to say left would be, okay, is anyone else keeping up with Order of the Flame still, or is that just me still?
Yes,
I have not
Yes.
read the new chapter.
I have. I'm getting tired of the series, to be honest.
Oh.
It's actively like annoying me how much potential this dude has as like a mangaka, but he just like fucking can't help himself.
So okay, you can. I really don't care about Otr spoilers, so you can get into it. What is it that's making
Literally
you feel
the
this way?
chapter
I'm curious,
is like he's having the big fight, and then it's just like the Iron Spirit comes out. And he's like, "All right, I recognize you as a warrior, or whatever." I forget the exact dialogue, and then he just gives him a power up, and he wins. And it's like, it doesn't feel like Otr is like allowed to really struggle.
Bro
like-
might be a fraud.
Like it's just annoying because like yeah, I don't mind him getting other like power-ups in the future or like other spirit buffs or whatever. But it's like he literally went into this arc after a training arc. How are you gonna need a power-up in the arc right after you do a bunch of training? That's
yeah.
It's just lame. It's just there is Otr's journey isn't interesting because it just can't have
can't
like,
get
meaningful
to it,
stakes.
yeah.
Like it just can't get to a point. There's no highs because there's no lows, you know? Like
Yeah.
it doesn't feel like things can come back from a low point because there's no low point. It's just like things just happen and it makes things easier.
And even then, this like shouldn't really be that much of a low point because again, training arc. Like this would have been a really good moment where he uses all the skills that he learns, and after a hard fought battle, he wins. Like that would
And
be
it's like-
cool.
And it kind of does that because it's like, you can't take two spirits. And he's like, this is what I was training for, is to take this kind of power. And it's like, I guess that's the point. But it's like, that's not what he was training for. He was training to handle his spirit.
I was about to say, yeah, he was
like-
training to just handle the bare basics.
It annoys me because when you read the chapter, it looks sick. Like the power up looks sick. The panel where he beats him looks fucking awesome. And it annoys me that someone with this much talent for just the visual language of a story, because like that is what this author does really well, is like as an artist he dedicates himself to whatever aesthetic he's committed to. With like Red Hood, the storybook feel of it is so present in how things are drawn, and here the like sort of like Nordic mythic feel is so present with how like you can tell he like studied like a lot of the visual language that was being used in that culture, and it's so
Right.
present, and it so annoys me that this is the story it's being used for.
Shit.
Like-
Damn.
It's not that the story is so egregiously bad, it's that this is clearly a really talented person, and I wish it was being like this level of artistic and just general visual talent was being used on a story that matched up.
Maybe
Yeah.
it'd be better if he teamed up with someone who can help him with that. Like,
That's
he
what
sticks to
people are
the art-
saying. I would think so. Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. Because it's so he's so good with it. You know, he's so good with the pen. It pisses me off.
Him and Horikoshi
yeah.
team up. Who says no?
Genuinely, I would love to see a Horikoshi fantasy series. Like,
I could dig that.
It's because like it's a lot more sci-fi in MHA, but he plays with a lot of like fantasy tropes. So like I would love to see him just straight up doing a high fantasy story. I think that'd be really cool. And
Tight
like
shit.
honestly, if he wanted to do like a writer artist team up with the Red Hood author, I'm pretty sure that used to be one of his assistants. So like they've worked together before.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, unless I'm just completely fucking off basis.
No, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like that would be fucking wicked. Yeah, that's why I'm saying Manu is just like let him be the writer, because like the Red Hood author is like a great fucking artist.
Yeah, no. Horikoshi fucking died doing all that shit for MHA. Yeah, let him just like, all right, let me write the story. That's about it.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe, but hey, we'll see what's happening with Otr. We'll see what's happening. Hopefully, it does get better. Hopefully.
It's so unfortunate too, because it's like, yeah, he comes up with really cool ideas. It's just I don't think he has a strong understanding of just story structure. And if you can't structure your story properly, doesn't matter how good it is. Like how good the ideas are.
Yeah, no, because like the thing is, Order of the Flame, in the way it is presented, in synopsis wise, it's good. It's interesting. It's like, but the pacing is the issue here, because like you said, it seems like it jumps through too much stuff. Because like we already had like a whole training arc, and we're only on chapter 11 here.
Yeah, it's it's so weird. It's just so weird.
Yeah.
I don't.
Unfortunate. Side note, I mean, I won't make too much of a section for it, but Himaten was good this week. That was pretty good.
Oh yeah, I like that chapter. I did like that chapter. I just wasn't sure whether to bring it up or not.
Yeah, Himaten was good. I enjoyed that. It was very cute. New Ace Breast and Tits. I caught up on that one too. That was a fun little chapter. Nothing too crazy. It was a fun little chapter. That's about it in terms of the chapters that I read before I had to press record and do all this stuff here for the podcast. But yeah, that's about all I have to say for speed rounds. Is that anything? Or is there anything else you guys want to bring up?
Nope. I think that covers just about everything I did.
Okay, cool. With all that being said, we're gonna get out of here. I have got to use the bathroom, so I'm holding in for a while. So we're gonna get out of here. Let us know down below what your favorite chapter of the week was. Doesn't have to be anything that we talked about on the podcast here. We appreciate it all the same, whether you're watching live or after the fact. Make sure you like the stream. Talk about the Rent a Girlfriend author dropping a Here Damn chapter. I don't read that, but good for them. Good for them. I mean, they need it after the fucking shit show that was going on in Rent a Girlfriend recently. Yura, shout out Yura, I guess. Yeah. We're getting out of here. Now I get it, because I said I had to go to the bathroom. Makes sense. Yeah, we're getting out of here. Goodbye. And good.